Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to walk you through an updated way to create a clustered column chart with a secondary axis in Power BI. This is perfect if you're just getting started or if you're a returning user noticing the secondary axis toggle has disappeared in recent updates. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly how to clearly show two different data series like sales and profit, even when their scales are totally different. Alright, let's dive right in. To get started, we need some sample data. If you'd like to follow along, you can use the exact numbers I'm using. So first, open Power BI Desktop and head over to the Enter Data option. You'll find it up in the Home tab. We're simply going to type or paste in a small dataset with 3 columns: year, sales, and profit. You might copy this from a spreadsheet or just enter it directly. For example, type in the years 2019 through 2023, with sales numbers starting at 1,200 and going up to 2,500, and profits ranging from 300 to 700. It's a small, straightforward table, but it'll help us see why this charting technique is so useful. Once you've entered the data, name the table Sales Data. That's all there is to it. Don't worry if you're new to entering data this way. It's basically like making a mini spreadsheet directly in Power BI. Next, let's visualize that data. On the right side of Power BI, you'll see the Visualizations pane. It's filled with different chart types. Since Power BI removed the old secondary axis toggle, we're now going to use the built-in line and clustered column chart. It's both column bars and a line, and it's become the new standard for combo charts like this. Just click on it and a blank chart frame will appear on your report canvas. Now it's time to assign our data fields to the right places. This step is super important. It tells Power BI how to display your numbers. Drag the year field to the shared axis area. This puts the years along the bottom of your chart. Next, drag sales to the column values field. This will be shown as vertical bars, which makes sense because sales numbers are usually the big, attention-grabbing totals. Finally, drag profit to the line values field. Now your profits will show as a line that dances across the columns. The best part, Power BI automatically recognizes that sales and profit are on very different numerical scales, so profit instantly gets plotted to a secondary axis, shown on the right side of the chart. There's no switch or toggle for secondary axis anymore. It all happens for you behind the scenes. At this point, your chart is functional, but let's make it clearer and more visually appealing. Click on the chart once to select it, then go over to the Format panel, the paint roller icon. Here you'll see options for both y-axes, one for sales, one for profit. You can customize their titles, colors, and ranges independently, so viewers always know which numbers they're reading. I recommend giving each axis a clear name, and maybe making the line a bright color if the columns are a bit muted. While you're here, turn on data labels. They're little number bubbles that sit right on your bars and line points, making values easy to spot at a glance. And of course, add a legend so users can instantly tell which is which. This is especially helpful if you're sharing your report with others or printing it. Let's take a second to understand why the secondary axis is so useful. Imagine tracking sales and profit. Your sales might be in the thousands, while profit is in the hundreds. If you put both onto a regular column chart, the smaller numbers will get squished down so much that the trends are almost invisible. By combining columns for sales and a line for profit with 2 separate axes, you give both datasets equal visibility, making insights much easier to spot. So that's it. You've just built a modern combo chart in Power BI, the recommended way for 2025 and beyond. Gone are the days of toggling secondary axes. Now Power BI does it all for you. If you found this walkthrough helpful, give the video a thumbs up. And if you have any questions about charts or Power BI in general, drop them in the comments below. I'm always happy to help. And don't forget to subscribe for more straightforward tutorials just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.